What's up, proofers? So check this out. This is a video that I had shot myself just the other night, and it was about 4 o'clock in the morning, and for about a half hour I was just seeing non-stop action of shit. And I always keep my tablet with my satellite tracking apps and my airplane tracking apps with me, so I'm able to discount what's what. And at this time, during this half-hour span, there were 2 satellites that flew over. One was not visible, and one was potentially visible. But during this half hour, I mean, I must have seen 10, 12 different fucking things flying around in the sky, man. Shit was flashing, stopping, turning in other directions. It was fucking nuts. So I'm just gonna kind of dictate what's going on. So we got this fucker just kind of floating by, and he's about to lead into a flashing one that just came out of fucking nowhere. And what was cool was while I was watching it before this one started flashing is I could see, all I could see was the flash, but through the monitor, through the night vision, I had the night vision hooked up to the camera to a monitor, but I couldn't see the monitor. I could just see the object. And then I'm just aiming my laser at it and, following it with the night vision, so I can only see what your eyes can see. And it was after I got done that when I went back and looked over the footage, I was amazed. I was like, oh man, you could actually see the object after it flashes and goes away. You could still see it flying through the sky, but you couldn't see it with your naked eye. It was really cool. Now, I am kind of all over the place. Sorry about that, you guys. It was my first time with this setup, but I thought it actually worked really well, considering, I've never been able to film the stars before. I had my P 920 camera hooked up to my night vision, and then running that through my laptop, and it actually came out pretty fucking cool. I had to do all kinds of adjustments to like the exposure and the gain and all that stuff, but I was able to pick up everything. That's why it's kind of like out of focus a little bit, but you get the gist of everything. Yeah, this was crazy, man. Like within a half hour, man. I mean, just so much action going on in the sky. It was great. Okay, so we got this guy flying down. Okay, so the flashing one's about to come up. This is really cool. So I'm tracking this one guy, and as he passes this other UFO, this fucker just lights up, and it's really neat. See, a lot of times this stuff is like out of camera view because I can't see 100%. I'm like guesstimating. I don't know who's pointing that laser at them, but they're a fucking asshole. Obviously, some douchebag with a high-powered military-grade lasers aiming it at these guys, which is probably a terrible mistake. Oh, see that right there. Oh, I said, what the fuck was that? Okay, it just flashes like that. Isn't that cool? Yeah, this was such a crazy night, man. It was so cool. This was just yesterday, I think. I did try to play this live, or I tried to broadcast this whole video. This is like a half-hour video. I'm telling you guys, man. If you watch the whole entire half hour, you see it is non-stop shit going down for a half hour, dude. It's fucking crazy. I just, I edited it down for this video, but maybe I'll like upload the whole thing or something. Because it was fucking nuts. Boom, right past him. Yeah, so like I gotta work out the adjustments on everything, and I gotta like dial everything in. But for the most part, I think I figured it out. Now I'm gonna be able to next time, get a good focus on everything, and uh, have it more in frame, in view. Because I hate it when people can't fucking film shit. Well, guess what? I can't film shit either, apparently. Yeah, but was doing this for I was planning on doing a live UFO hunt that night, and it was super cloudy, and so I wasn't able to. And basically, at like 4 o'clock in the morning, I went outside one last time just to check, see what it looked like, and it was gorgeous out. I mean, super bright. Stars were out, no clouds. And I'm like, okay, well, fuck. And I was like, well, it's too late to do a UFO hunt then for everybody. So I just brought out the equipment and decided to record it. And it went very well. Yeah, like I literally had my camera, my web camera, my Logitech hooked up, like taped to my night vision. That's exactly what I did. I taped the motherfucker. I taped it on there, and then I had somebody had a laser with them, and was attached to the night vision. Not that I was using, but that someone else was using apparently. Now this one was cool. Now this guy was super fucking bright. He was so bright you could see him through the trees, man, and he was just flying by. Now my girlfriend was out here for this one, so it was really cool. And I checked both my apps during this one, and I had no idea what it was. No, it wasn't a satellite, and it wasn't a plane, or a helicopter. It was nothing with a transponder, and it was nothing that Heavens Above would, had registered. So, I mean, could have been something normal. Sure, it could have been. I have no idea, but it was fucking awesome. Yeah, that was a great night. Hopefully, I'll get to do it again as soon as the weather's nice. I'm going to do it again, and now I got it all set up so it's going to look good when I do it. An actual live UFO hunt. So make sure you guys come and join me for that. Also, I did put out a new UFO proof t-shirt, a new design. It's fucking baller. Go pick one up because it's awesome. It's probably my coolest design to date. Also want to give big shout outs to my first Patreon, my first and second Patreon. It was my boy Tony Wild and our boy Alex, Mr. DB Cooper. They were my first patrons. You guys fucking rock, man. Now I'm just still kind of following it, just like looking around. But now before this happened, I was doing a live UFO hunt where we actually saw I caught a really cool sighting of a unidentified craft. It looked like what they would call a fucking, you know, a TR3B, one of those black flying triangles. But it was really weird because the way that it flew to the sound that it made, and like how close it was, and I mean, like, you'd think it'd be a lot louder than it was, but it wasn't. It had this weird kind of like groan to it, dude. It's hard to explain, man. But here's this clip. I want to show you guys this. This is like a fucking straight up like flying triangle is what it looks like. I mean, I'm sure it's just some kind of aircraft I haven't seen before, but it was cool looking, man. And I'm used to seeing the aircraft around here. I UFO hunt all the time, so this was just, it really stuck out as something fucking weird. In fact, right after it flew by, I got in front of the camera. I was like, what the fuck was that? Look at this thing, dude. And this was caught live, too, so it was pretty sick. Look at this flying past that star. I don't give two fucks. Look at that. What is that? I think it's fucking weird looking. I don't know, man. Alright, you guys. UFO proof out.